How's it going, everyone? So in today's video we're talking about this new, these two new free-to-play units here and what they actually could mean for the upcoming part 2 of the anniversary. So I have got another video up talking about when we can actually see the banners drop. But I thought this video would talk about a little bit of like a big what if like unit we could see. So this is sort of stretching it a little bit, but as we can see, both these units here are both movie bosses units. So that does sort of hint that for part 2 is definitely going to be like a movie sort of theme. So obviously everyone is speculating we are going to get Orange Piccolo, which I do think is a very high possibility. But the thing is that's a bit curious to me is why both these free-to-play units we got, so the Android 13 here and the Final Form Caller, why are they both movie bosses? So there's a few theories I got behind this. One could be, I mean, I'll go for one of the less obvious ones. This could be a Super Saiyan Goku and maybe tag Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie. I guess that could be a cool LF concept, but I don't know if that's going to be like a major hype unit. But the big thing that I'm thinking we could see, it's probably a little bit far-fetched. But I'm thinking because, what was it, the other day, maybe a day or two after this video's, yeah, I think maybe 2 days ago now, it was Dragon Ball Super Hero, like the movie's anniversary, the first anniversary. And the big thing is, which we haven't actually seen return, is Beast Gohan, which is a bit weird. His rough estimate time to return is probably around about now. For like an LF unit, is usually about now they come back. So the thing that I'm thinking of is either, yes, it could be Orange Piccolo that they're hinting at we could see next for a movies buff. But what if they just straight up give us a Cell Max? Because we have got two movie bosses units, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched for, you know, a big villain unit to come. Because when was the last big villain unit we actually got? I can't even remember. But I think Cell Max would be really good for the movie scene as well. So we have a quick look at Saga from the movies. And we just have a quick look at the villains on the team. We've got Super Janemba. I guess he could be a very good, like, LF as well. But is he a big anniversary unit? Possibly. If we get, like, maybe an LF Super Gogeta as well, I think that could be very hype. Maybe there could be two banners. I don't think... Maybe not. He could probably just be a Sparking, I guess. The Super Janemba. But other than that, what other big unit, like, big villain units have we got? Probably not. I mean, we did get Broly not too long ago. He's a big unit. Like, a big villain unit. So, I guess that does help. But the big thing I'm thinking we could get a possible LF of like a Cell Max is if we have a quick look at the news here and we go up to the Goku and Frieza buff that's happening, should be this week. They have mentioned something pretty interesting down the bottom here. So it's got regarding future Legends Limited characters, and then it's got while we're still in early stages of the discussion, basically what they want to do, every LF unit from, well, who knows when, they're still obviously thinking about it, but I think them hinting at this does mean it could come sooner rather than later. And what they're hinting at is we're going to have Ultra abilities, like what Ultra characters do obviously, but for LF units. So what an Ultra ability is if we have a quick look in here and we go at the Ultra units, we can see, we'll just pick Super Gogeta here, Blue Gogeta. So we have a look, so this is Ultra ability here, so I guess this could be a very big help in one way. So as you can see, it's got if his character is a leader, so this means leader of your team, you get various big boosts, like 30% to damage inflicted, that's obviously very good. Hero recovery, I'm not saying this is what all Ultras are going to have, I think they're all different. If I remember correctly, so we'll pick, I don't know, Super Saiyan Goku here. So as you can see, it's totally different, this is bare minimum really. But I think the next thing is as well, if they're going to add in a big change like this, are we going to get a free-to-play unit as well? Because if we all know, like, an Ultra character, like this Ultra Goku here that I pulled up, he was the first Ultra in the game, and he was, you know, free-to-play, because I think with most gacha games, they have to release a free-to-play version first, just so it's obtainable to everyone. So, I don't know if they're going to do the same with an LF. I don't think so. Well, it'd be very hype, but I don't see it happening. But I think if Cell Max, you'd have something like that. Obviously, it doesn't hint that we're going to get it. But I do think as well, like a unique gauge, specifically for Cell, could be good as well. That maybe you can transform into his giant form for, I don't know, a few time seconds. I don't know, a rough estimate, but you can only transform to his giant form for a little bit, and then he goes back down to like a normal size. So maybe like, what's a big character size? Probably Broly. I think a Broly sized character as Cell, like Cell Max, could be playable. Even just normal Cell. So I guess I really could just go into a quick match and have a look. But the old, just the normal Cell size could be fine. So like, what is it? This Cell here. He's obviously fairly big in game. He's not like a huge unit. But I think if I have a Cell this sort of size, but just obviously Cell Max colors, I think that could work out very well. And then who knows, maybe for his LF he goes giant form. Obviously in the movie he's always big. But I think if they sort of interpret the giant form in a way, like a playable giant form, I think that's going to be very good for the game. And it could obviously, lean towards more units, like a Grade 8 Vegeta, or obviously Grade 8 Vegeta, like Grade 8 Goku or something. I think it could lead into that if they try and experiment with it. They can slowly bring it into the game. I think Cell Max be a brilliant start. Obviously, because Superhero is still a new movie, and obviously we haven't got many units from Superhero. Obviously, we've got Beast Gohan, which is obviously the main, but obviously we haven't got Orange Piccolo as well. But I guess what they could do for a big anniversary, because if we have a look on the banner real quick, for the Goku and Frieza, they could obviously put Orange Piccolo here for Goku and Frieza, and then for Jiren, in Jiren's spot you put Cell Max. Now, I guess Cell Max could be an LF as well, but if you make it a 1% sparking, it's going to be a lot easier for players to obtain. Or you could obviously make them free to play. I don't think they will make Cell Max free to play. They could, but I highly doubt it. But that's just my honest thoughts, what we could see. I think Cell Max would be brilliant to the game. And like I said, it's obviously going to be huge for Legends development as well. About what other characters we could see. I mean, we already got Hirudegarn as well. And that's sort of like a revival sort of mechanic. So I guess they can obviously add in giant forms, but they're not quite playable yet. So I am hoping we see something like that very soon. But yeah, that'll probably just say for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments if you actually want to see a Cell Max come to the game, or if you're happy with just a normal Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo as well, obviously could go massive as well, like giant form. But I think Cell Max would be a good start. But yeah, let me know down below how you guys feel about it, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.